Okay.
Okay, this is the KSE Medical BabyStation. The BabyStation is just like a resuscitation station, except it's more powerful. It has a lot more computing power and integrates a lot more diagnostics. But it's also been designed to be very easy to use. So for the new user, they don't need to understand how to use the computer. We have the hot keys up here, and these keys, if you walk up to the machine as a new user, you can push this one button and this will play a video to teach you how to use the machine. So even if you know nothing, the video will walk you through it. So the BabyStation has, you can say, 4 big parts to this machine. We call the NICU bed here, which is simply a bed except it's designed as a resuscitation station. Has all the tools, but it's also a very organized workspace, including the cabling, essentially a single loom bundle, where it's very easy and organized on how to connect the baby. The other main component to the BabyStation is the overhead radiant warmer, which is like any normal overhead radiant warmer, including the skin sensor, except this warmer has a safety feature built in, so if the sensor fails or breaks or comes off, it runs in that mode, in safe mode, and does not burn the baby. The second feature is phototherapy, and so we can take a quick look at that. And this, we have overhead phototherapy with intense light, putting out the nominal 40 microwatts per nanometer squared. We also have underside phototherapy with the Billy bed here, these lights. We also have phototherapy coming from all sides. This way you have maximum intensity to maximum surface area for the baby. All of these are optional. You can take this off so you have clear view. It's up to the doctor's needs. So the next big thing on the machine is CPAP. So the CPAP is the basic KSE CPAP. It's been used in Vietnam, treated about 60,000 babies so far. And then now it's also part of the BabyStation. So I'll show you a little bit about the BabyStation just to indicate how simple it is to use. Right here, if we have a baby, we bring a baby into the machine, we push this button, it asks for the name of the baby. We'll input the baby's name, enter, and it'll say connect sensors to the baby. At that point, the doctor will connect all the sensors at this point here. The machine, we're continuing to develop software to auto-check the sensor connections and know when things are connected correctly. When they are done, hooks goes back, and then the doctor has time to let the sensors go ahead and stabilize, and the doctor can input the other things like the patient age, gestational age, birth weight, etc., etc. This will all be expanded to fit the needs as per our doctor's guidance here, mostly at Vigny in Vietnam. So even though the BabyStation has quite a bit of features here, it's very powerful, but we also designed it to be very simple. So for example, the new user, he walks up with this. We do not have labels on this yet, but this new user will push this button labeled as new user start here, and this will give a full video to teach you how to use the BabyStation. Thereafter, other buttons we call hotkeys, like this button here will go back if you have a new baby. So this, when the doctor comes up with the new baby, will input the patient's name at the keyboard, then press enter. Then it tells you to connect sensors to the baby. The doctor will connect all the sensors to the baby. When that's finished, then they press enter to continue. Then, while the sensors and machine is stabilizing all the readings, the doctor can continue to put in all the data. This is all saved on the machine, can be gotten by a USB. All the patient data, all vitals are tracked, real-time data, nothing is lost. So then, when that's done, we can go back. We'll go back to our main monitoring screen. I'll explain some of these other features in a minute. But as I say, we have the new baby button. The F3, this button, this will all be labeled later. This is save and resume. For example, you can have any configuration, doing anything you want, push and hold this button, and it will save and hold that configuration. You can go and do research. For example, watch the training video for phototherapy, or you can return and watch training video for CPAP. When you're done with that, you can hit the save resume button, come back to the place you were with all of your alarm settings and everything saved. BabyStation is designed so that you can do research and learn how to do a procedure and still come back and do the work that you're doing. So those are all set up. Then we also have features, for example, like this is the webcam. We have two webcams. One webcam we call the doctor webcam. That's me right there. And so this is designed so that a doctor, he'll be looking at the doctor from a remote hospital. This doctor could be in America, could be at Harvard Medical University Center and teaching doctors here how to do a new procedure. He can see the doctor here. This doctor will see that doctor and watch what they're doing. Whenever they need to see the baby, this is the cam for the baby. Let me turn off my phototherapy so it's not so bright. And so the doctor and a remote senior doctor from any hospital in the world can give guidance on how to care for this baby that he's watching right now. They can look for retractions, color tones, any other grunting, any other symptoms that are hard to communicate verbally or in text, and they can see them. And then they can tell that doctor what to do and how to care and guide them to procedures. This is really designed to teach a doctor in a rural hospital so they can get the closest to real hands-on training that they can ever get without leaving their hospital. So after that we have some other features. For example, this button, oops, gotta go back. When we go, this button here, F11, what it does, it records the baby webcam here, and this will just continually record this baby. With later models, we'll make so it can have a log as long as you want with compressed video, so you can see everything that happened to this baby during the duration of treatment. Or you can save just a short section, whatever you want to do. I've turned off the recording. If I push and hold this video, then it plays back what was just played before. So that's a neat tool for watching for short term, but as well you can have for security and safety and other reasons. You can save video for the entire procedure, care of the baby. Then finally, what we have is, there's never finally with the BabyStation, but for now, F12 is, for example, anything that's on the screen here, push this button, and you can print to paper or save to USB, whichever you choose. And down here we have storage cabinet. We have our shelf with storage space and things like this, another storage space. And then we have our printer so you can print out any data you need. It's a full A4 color printer, and you can get all the patient vitals, a picture of the baby, whatever your record screen is showing it prints. Very simple to use, one button action. So that pretty much covers the BabyStation for now, and we'll give you more information after the machine later. Okay. So this gives an example of the printer. Right now it's a small view. This paper will fill it up later. But this shows everything the screen was showing. So you could have all the data from the vitals, a video, a snapshot of the baby, whatever's on screen, you push one button, it comes out. If you run out of paper, you run out of ink, we have a USB port right here. Actually, I have another card. But USB port right here, so you can save that picture to the USB, as well as every piece of data that's on this baby, from every temperature, from the baby is connected, and every other parameter, SpO2, blood pressure, etc. Everything's saved in one file for the baby. So that's never lost. Will also contribute to doing much better epidemiological studies of caring for babies in a statistical way. Okay. So for the phototherapy, this is just a quick example of a training video. We'll place our baby in, we'll block the eyes as necessary. The baby will be denuded, of course, usually with a diaper. And then for phototherapy, for example, we simply turn on phototherapy, making sure the eyes are protected. We have upper and underside phototherapy. Each of these can be turned on or off as necessary by doctor choice. We've also got multi-axis phototherapy, so we have full light from every available position that we can. So that's phototherapy. Okay. For warmer training video, for example, we'll turn on our warmer. We can adjust the set temperature right up on the front panel. We'll connect the sensor, skin sensor on the body of the baby, and then that will help regulate just like any overhead radiant warmer. For the third thing, we have the CPAP, and for that, we will connect the baby. Just a minute, I'll get the tube here. And for example, we will, from the video shot in this place, we'll have an actual doctor make the procedure, whether it's a nasal tube or a nasal cannula or an endotracheal tube. Connect here, and the procedure will be shown exactly how to do it from the exact same angle that the webcam shot, so the doctor can see it just as it's done right here and follow exactly how to lay wires or not lay wires. So this will be the closest to real exact training that you can get with exactly the same perspective. Okay? Goodbye.